In this video, we're covering how to build an ideal client profile, which is a tool that you can use to help you win better clients. My name's Carl Lefevre. I'm the founder at Improve and Grow, where our focus is helping businesses grow their revenue through digital marketing. So an ideal client profile is basically a detailed description of the type of clients that you want to work with that are a good fit for your business. It includes details like the industries the companies fall in, the job titles of the people that are usually the key decision makers, and even goes into details like the pain points they typically experience, or the benefits that they're seeking, or the criteria that they use when making a decision. It also includes important company data like the profitability of each client, or the target profitability, or the type of relationships that you want to have. An ideal client profile is important for the business because it helps inform the marketing strategy. It'll help you do things like focus your audience targeting for advertising, or hone or tune your messaging that you're using on your website or in your ad creative. It can also help influence how you structure or position the offers that you're running. So the biggest problem, like developing an ideal client profile, is not necessarily a new concept, but when we meet with clients and go over what they consider to be their ideal client profile, the biggest problem we run into is overgeneralization. They're not specific enough, they're not based on real data. So, one thing that we've learned is you want to create an ideal client profile that actually predicts, because you want to use that for marketing, so you want to have something that's actually going to predict a good client relationship. So for that reason, it needs to be specific and it needs to be based on real data. So there's a specific process that we teach our clients to follow that helps them avoid those challenges. And most people jump right to developing the ideal client profile and kind of interviewing people on their team. Step one for us is to collect data. So conduct research to collect data on your clients. And then step two is to analyze that data. Learn from that data what are really the traits that predict a good client. And once you have a firm understanding on that, then you can move to the third step, which is developing your ideal client profile. We're often asked, is there a tool or template that we should use to develop an ideal client profile? There's actually lots of templates you can find if you do a search online, but most of those focus on just documenting the profile. They don't actually walk you through how to collect the data, how to analyze the data. So we've developed a tool, which I'm showing on my screen here, which actually walks you through how to collect the data. So for instance, on this first tab is where you list your customers. It's where you record the data about your customers. On this second tab, there's a series of data visualizations that help you identify key trends and traits that are going to be predictive of good client relationships. And then on the final tab, there's a worksheet that you use to document your ideal client profile, as well as so things that would make a good fit, but also the criteria that would be a reason to reject a prospect, or what would make them not a good fit. And this tool is available for free on our website. So once you have an ideal client profile documented, you then want to figure out how to use that to align the rest of your marketing strategy. So you're going to adjust your targeting, you're going to adjust your messaging, you're going to construct offers that align with your ideal client profile. And all of these kinds of adjustments are going to help you ensure that every aspect of your marketing is focused on people that line up with your ideal client profile. At Improve and Grow, we use the ideal client profile as part of step 2 of developing a growth roadmap for our clients, which is a service we provide to help them develop their digital marketing strategy. The ideal client profile then feeds the rest of the steps in the process. For instance, in step 3, we're developing an irresistible offer. So we're tailoring that offer message to the audience. And in step 4, we're developing target audiences. That's again tailored to the ideal client profile. So, and then the rest of the 9-step process for the growth roadmap is essentially culminates in a detailed strategy that's informed by all this data and research to help you reach your 12-month revenue goals through the development of a data-backed strategy. If you're a business leader watching this video and you're wondering whether or not it might make sense to work with Improve and Grow to help you with your digital marketing strategy, the next step for you would be to book a free strategy call on our website. That's a 45-minute call where there's no sales pitches. Our goal is simply to get to know you, get to know your business, help you take a look at your current marketing strategy. And if you're not 100% confident that that strategy is going to help you meet your goals, then we'll talk about how we could help you with a growth roadmap.